feed everybody, because the root system goes all over the forest, or they're part of the forest. This is a symbiotic relationship, and I run into this when I was studying about the Symbionese Liberation Army. I don't know if y'all ever heard of them. The Symbionese Liberation Army, a couple of them was friends of mine. Y'all ever hear of Patty Hearst? Okay, Patty Hearst was captured by the Symbionese Liberation Army. And they turned her out and she became Tanya. And they got pictures of her robbing banks and stuff. Maybe y'all don't remember that. That's 74, 75 in that period. That's at the end of the rebellion. So anyway, the mother tree in the forest is a tree that all the other trees are tied into by the root system. And the other trees tell the mother tree that, oh, I'm a little sick and this, that, and this is the sickness. This is what I have of such and such and such. Guess what the mother tree do? Send it right back down what they need. This is what white folks are saying. This is the relationship of the forest. And the white folks go down, and the first thing they cut to get that big tree there, right? The first one they cut down is the one that's stabilizing the whole forest. Why not cut down the medium-sized trees and all that? They're not going to do that. Because to them, it don't make sense. And they wonder why the forests are being destroyed all over the world. Because you're going in and you're getting the mother trees. And even though you're replanting all these nice little trees, they're little teeny trees. And you know, I don't know if y'all would remember, I used to have, people said, the brother got a green thumb. Well, the squash and all the stuff, I don't know if anybody remember all that stuff we used to grow down, right on a strip of land right there in front of my house and down on the front. Yeah, we used to grow tons of stuff. And I don't know if you remember the gardens, they would be almost 15 feet high and everything. And everybody would say, Imam Musa got a green thumb. You know what? They teach people to plant all the tomatoes in a tomato row, plant the other stuff in a certain row, right? Isn't that what they teach? That's a garden. Not to me. I never used that. I would go out with all of the flowers, the tomatoes. I would just spread everything all over the garden. Cucumbers, all of that. And rake it a little bit and then let the rain come, and it would soak, what the birds don't eat, the seeds soak in, and you got just a little bit of soil. The people was coming to school, and I got pictures of it. They tell her, put the seed down that far. Nothing ever come up. I said, don't do that. I said, just throw them out there and then rake. That means it'll be a 1/4 inch of soil over the seed. So the water gonna hit it real quick and them boys gonna, boom, sprout up. What I'm trying to say is, the garden was feeding off of each other. The plants, the flowers, and the I don't know if anybody remember, I got pictures of it. The plants would be so high, it's unbelievable. In our garden down there, I got all the pictures. They were saying, Imam Musa must have a green thumb. No. The plants loved it. The more variety, the better. You ever drive on the side of the highway and you see every now and then there's a patch of wildflowers? All kind of flowers out there, right? So everything, the more variety in a thing, the better it works. The boss man, he believes you take all of this and you put all of them straight down in a row, right? And you're going to get the best production. It ain't true. They should mix up all the trees, right? And why? Because each one of them takes something and gives back something. You know what I mean? And they feed off of each other. Boss man don't do that. Boss man is he'll learn in a little while, but boss man have to use fertilizer. He have to overkill everything, right? He have to pump up all the water out of the ground, put it on the top, and eventually he's a goner. But people that understand the forest, they're not cutting down those mother trees anymore. They're leaving them, and all where they are, everything is healthy. Because the mother tree, that's what they call it. They don't call it the mother ship, they call it the mother tree. The mother tree feeds and nourishes the whole environment. If a tree is sick, that's why you don't find sick trees around them. And trees with little brown edges and stuff. Because the mother tree, they roots are intertwined, right? And wherever that little tree meets the mother tree's roots, they sending a message. I need so-and-so. I got the cold. I got the flu. Boy, I got it bad over here. So the mother tree nourishes it. It's pulling up everything from all other places. Its roots go all over this part of the forest, that part. So it brings right back to that tree. And this is unbelievable, but it's real. It's real. This is the latest studies in botany. The symbiotic relationship between everything. And I run into all of this studying about the Symbionese Liberation Army. What does symbiotic mean? And then they said, well, a symbiotic relationship. Then they had a section on tree. I said, what? Much as I like trees. And that's where it come out of. The mother tree. And who does the white man go take out in the neighborhood? First, the big niggas. Get the big ones, and the other ones are getting line. So pretty soon you have a community of small people that won't even think of, you know what I mean? Because they're not getting, and they won't nourish each other either. They ain't gonna, The mother tree would. Okay, now let me jump a minute. Our organization is serving as a mother tree for the movement. Everybody else been blocked out. All our lectures, all our talks and everything is that our roots go deep because we've been here a while. We've outlasted everybody. It ain't nobody talking like we talking. That's just the way it is. I'm not making up nothing. There is nobody else doing that. I mean, I have pictures of my friends that survived, but they're not doing that. So therefore, they can't inoculate and they can't help lead and guide the movement. So the movement, if it sprouts up over here, it'll get wiped out. They will only let the artificial trees, non-movement trees. They got big green leaves and everything, but they don't produce no fruit. They don't produce no fruit. And you saw all these organizations just calling everybody why they don't get nothing. They don't want nothing. They're not, we was with them downtown, we're with them everywhere, they're all around. They're big, they bring thousands, might as well call it millions of people all over the country. Negro lives matter, it don't make no difference They don't get nothing done. They're not a mother tree. They the white man's poison tree. Yes, they are. Instead of feeding life-giving, healing medicine to the environment, they poison it. They poison the environment. They make sure that nothing comes up. If it comes up, by the time it gets this high, they roots spot a potential tree and they choke it out and they kill it, they destroy it. They're monster trees. Yeah, they're monster trees. Vampire trees that suck all the life out of her. That's what they are. They're vampire trees. Might as well call them vampire trees. They're not no mother trees that feed life-giving sustenance to the rest of the forest. Okay. Remember, this is just a nice little talk this afternoon. We don't have to reach no goal. We don't have to do. We're just talking today. Guides to better living is what we call it. The other thing is the headlights of history. Boss man, right this minute, is trapped in the headlights of history. All the lights is on him. Everything, all focus is on boss man right now. And China and a few others. But boss man got the most attention right now. Why? Because the headlights of history is on him and he froze in position. He can't move. You can't find no healing from no institution in America. Absolutely none. If it's an institution to take care of the forest, they're not doing it. Right? If it's land management, they're not managing the land. They're letting it wash down the street somewhere. Right? Water conservation. The people can't go on those lakes out in the West anymore because the water level, you can see rings around Lake Mead. Lake Mead is, what was that? Not the Grand Coulee Dam, but the Hoover Dam. Is that the Hoover Dam? One that's for California, on the Colorado River. It has that whole lake, it's a Hoover Dam. The Hoover Dam, see the Colorado River, all of that up in Denver and all them beautiful places, all that snow melt, all of that goes down through the Colorado River. And the Colorado River has these big dam. The main big dam is the Hoover Dam. But water rings are around the Hoover Dam. And where people used to live up here, the lake now is down here. They're worried about whether they can keep enough water in there to do what? To run the electricity. The electricity feeds Los Angeles. The water feeds all of Southern California. And they're just getting in Las Vegas as a desert. That's the desert. They just started tearing up lawns and making rock gardens just recently. Before they had big green lawns, all them swimming pools. Just think about LA, all them swimming pools, all that, and you're living in a desert. Wasting water? And don't talk about the farms in California. Good God Almighty. You see where your stuff come from here? Find some box that don't have California on it. If it is, it just come from up in Oregon or Washington, probably Washington for apples and stuff. Everything else, when you're in a grocery store, if you can peek at what the bag says. It's California. There's a few grapefruits come from Texas and a few oranges from Texas, a few tomatoes from Florida and a few oranges from Florida. But most of that comes from California. California, the Central Valley, is desert. They use the Colorado River and the Sacramento River to get all the production that they're getting for people all around America and all around the world. And they're mismanaging it. They're mismanaging it bad. And then, I know we talk about it every week, but imagine how slow these people are. And we're depending on them to give us a better life. I want you to think